Rocking with the best. Roe Parrish in Studio B. It is Game Time presented by Kia, along with the All-Star champion Steve Smith, who I affectionately call Smitty, and champion MVP Candace Parker, who I affectionately call the MVCP, who was once the #1 overall pick in 2008. Zion Williamson was the top player selected in 2020. And lately,
you didn't have to say the date, bro. You didn't have to do that.
My
you
bad.
Left that out.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't leave this out, though. Zion, plenty of points in the paint. He doesn't really score outside of that painted area. A lot of points in that area and the free throw line. And you know what? He's been balling. Let's show you what he did tonight coming up against Utah. Donovan Mitchell, they come in winning 5 in a row. Zion focused early. Candace.
Yes, Zion was extremely efficient getting out on the break here, but offensively really did a good job of getting to the paint, which it seems he always does at will.
He's always going to figure out a way to do that. Has not scored outside of the paint so far this season. Donovan Mitchell shooting from Smitty range.
Yeah, the Utah Jazz, and like you said, Donovan Mitchell, a guy we known to do more of this in his first couple years in the league, but you can see right now he's concentrating on scoring at all 3 levels, and there he is. Zion going right through the chest of Rudy Gobert.
Right through the chest. More on that in a minute. Zion had 32 in the game. Ingram over Mitchell, the All-Star. That would cap an 11-0 Pelicans run. And then Bogdanovich, Utah just raining threes, top of the key. That's too good, Candace.
Yes, but what you didn't see right here, Donovan drawing 2. It comes out right away. He has 3-point shooters that are able to take their time and get good looks.
Speaking of good looks, good look right here. This is Shaq's favorite player. For the kids, Rudy. But I think, I'm just saying, the Utah Jazz came into this game. They had knocked down 23s in 4 of the last 6. You see Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, we showed him earlier, finished with 28. Splash. Oh, but
Gotta
wait.
play better defense than that, Pelicans.
Like DJ Khaled said, another one. Clarkson. Most points off the bench this season, leading the way. Clarkson, he had 18. The Jazz made 21 3-pointers in the game, shooting like Candace Parker in her heyday. That's just ridiculous. Utah, an NBA leading 6 straight victories. They handled their business over the Pelicans. Donovan Mitchell, 28 in the game. Clarkson with 18, right at his average. Zion with 32. But you know what? When you win the game, and you're the leading scorer for the winning team, you get to talk to the Hall of Famer, Grant Hill.
Just talk about your mindset coming into this game this evening.
I think, the biggest thing is, like you said, just trying to be aggressive and in attack mode. Just trying to keep them on their heels. If I get going early and get in the paint, finding guys, whether it's finding guys or scoring, the defense collapses, then other guys get open looks. So I was doing my job and just trying to find ways to, provide a spark. And tonight it was getting to the rim early and trying to be aggressive and score.
You talk about finding your guys. You guys collectively had 28 assists and shot the 3-point ball tremendously. 21 3-pointers made for the game. When you guys are sharing the basketball like that, I mean, it's got to be something to watch and experience from your perspective.
Yeah, it definitely is. That's who we are. Moving the ball, getting shots up. We have a lot of weapons. As far as shooting and getting into the paint, guys who can create off the dribble. So be able to use our assets that we have. I think that's the biggest thing. And we're not shy. We get mad when we pass up shots. I think that's the best part about this team, man, is we can encourage everybody to shoot, get in the paint and find guys, and we did a good job of that.
Utah impressive offensively let me just start over. As far as assists go, they made 24 assists in 5 of their last 6. They had 28 in this game against the Pelicans, and they've made at least 23s in 4 of their last 6. Smitty, what's going on with Utah in this offense? Why are they so effective?
Well, they're sharing the basketball, and the ball is not sticking. The hockey pass, the secondary assist, the pass that leads to assist, and then they're getting uncontested threes. Yes, they're knocking them down at a high clip and a high rate, but when you get a chance to stand still and knock down shots, I mean, the ball is moving, but guys know where guys are, and they're putting the basketball right on time, putting it right in the shot pocket, and then there's some guys like Donovan Mitchell is shooting it better, Royce O'Neal is shooting it better, but I'm with Candace Parker. Mike Conley, to me, is the key for the Utah Jazz, and Joe Ingles. Those are the 2 players that has to play at a high level for them to ultimately get to that unbelievable goal. That's winning the NBA championship.
The Pelicans have lost 5 of their last 6. However, one of the bright spots has been Zion Williamson, who's averaging 27 points in those 5 games, and he's shooting 65%. A lot of those buckets, Candace, he's going right in the chest of the opponent.
Yes, and an improvement from last season. Last season, he struggled with size. We saw him play against Rudy Gobert a number of times, got blocks. Here, setting this nice little screen, getting the pocket pass, split stance right there, going right through the chest of Rudy Gobert. And then again, putting him in the middle of the floor, making Rudy Gobert guard him on a closeout. And he's able to go right through the chest of a 7-foot guy. And then again, he's not shying away from the contact. He's going through them. He's not fading, so it gives the shot blocker the advantage. He's going through them. And I am with Stan Van Gundy. Zion Williamson should shoot way more free throws than he does, and it's really hard to ref him.
Yes, it is. One of the hardest players to ref ever. Well, check this out. You're going to see him on your screen on Thursday. He's smiling right there, and you should be smiling too, because you get to see Zion. That's the second game. And those Bucks coming off against that loss against the Brooklyn Nets head to La La Land taking on the Lakers. So you got the King and the MVP going at it. You don't want to miss it. More highlights on the way.
Ooh.
Candace Parker, that's how she dishes.
That's how you dish the rock on the show, Ro.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got to share. Got more game time on the way. What did the Nuggets do? You'll see. Stick around.